Hello and welcome back to the Gfinity Arena in London. We've nearly concluded our Group D games. We've got one more game coming up, a big game, the winner of which will be going through, the loser of which will be going out. Now, it's been quite interesting Group D. We've seen your pretty much favourite goal. I've got to bring that up, Dave, because it happened to me last time. You didn't let me hear the end of it. What are your thoughts? Graham, he's gone.
Yeah, it's a big shock. I mean, in the game against United, he looked like he was in the driving seat for a lot of the game. So for him to have ended up losing that and then going out, it's a big shock. But yeah, I need a new prediction, I think.
Yeah, I'll let you have some time to think about it. Maybe tonight you can go back, you can maybe watch some of it back on Twitch and just think about things before because it was a bit rash. I think you didn't really think about when you went with Graham, and it's backfired for you. But we're going to have a look at the bracket now so you can see exactly what's happened so far. And your Group D is an exciting one, I think. We've got Azik, who's gone through as the winner, just beating the very well-supported Polish United player. Now, United's going to be playing Ty Walton, the winner of which will go through in second place. The loser will be going home. And we'll either lose a very big fan favourite in United, or we'll lose someone that's a well-known name within the FIFA community, Ty Walton. Who do you think is going to win this one, Dave?
Hard to call. I kind of want United to win in a sense because he's done really well. He's fun to watch, and you can see why he's a fan favourite after the way he's been playing. But I'd have to say I think Ty's going to win. But
really?
Yeah, I do think Ty's going to win just because his experience will come into play. I think with all the pressure, but it is really it's going to be too close to call.
I think momentum's quite important because what you saw with United is he did this really good comeback in beating Graham. But obviously, having just lost the last game, I think he's going to feel a little bit downhearted by that. Whereas Ty lost his first game, but then has come on and won the second. So he's going in on a positive. He's riding the wave of positivity. Yeah. Whereas United, he needs to forget about the last game, put it out of his head. Remember, this next game, whoever wins is going through. It's as simple as that. It's one match that's played over 2 legs. Just think about that. Don't think about anything else. We get a lot of love still from United on the Twitch chat. A lot of guys... big fans of his work, and Mr. Muncher1, for instance, is putting a lot of hearts in the chat, which we saw him do as a celebration in some sort of tribute to Gareth Bale. Well, Di Maria does it as well, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think
Di Maria might have done it first, you know. But do you know? Let us know on Twitch who did the heart thing first, because I think Gareth Bale's trademarked it now, so we need to look into that. I mean, it's not the main reason we're here, but it's definitely one of the reasons. But the main reason is the FIFA. There's a lot up for grabs. Remember, if you get knocked out of this tournament at this stage, you've had a good experience, you've done really well to qualify here, but you miss out on the big rewards that come when you get to the semi-final stage. Now, winning this group or getting through from this group gets you to the quarter-final stage. You then got one more game to win. Semi-final, you're definitely taking home some cash. You're definitely taking home some FIFA points, lots of prizes. So that's the stage to get to, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, even for these two players, the winner of these two play TAS, which is going to be interesting if Ty wins because Ty and TAS are teammates. So, as you said, getting to the last 4 is going to be a lot of people's hopes because, as you said, if you get to the top 4, you are going to win money regardless. But every single player here wants to win. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, of course, and that's what they're here to do. More love for United coming in the Twitch chat. Big Ben 344, Pickier HD, Oliver 1910. Herald 33, Hermes Surrey, I'll go with for that one. Lots of love for United, and but will he get the win? That's the question. The game's coming up very soon, and I mean it's been a lot of fun today because I think that it's kind of non-stop Ultimate Team compared to FIFA. It's just every game there's just goals. You don't get a lot. I haven't seen a 0-0. I
think we've only seen 1 draw.
Yeah.
Have you? Well, I've only seen 1 draw, but yeah, I think you're right. It's just because of how Ultimate Team, the game mode is. It's very fast, and a lot of players are just play with such a fast gameplay, just because end to end. I'll have a chance, and you'll have a chance. You have a chance, and I have a chance. Just how it goes.
Which is great for the neutral to watch, and it's why it's such a good spectator tournament. The PLALC Legend Tournament. We're in Season 2. If you guys want to be here for Season 3, it's not as hard as you think. All you've got to do is go to gfinity.net/legends. And I say it's not hard. You need to be good at FIFA. I'm taking for granted that you guys are decent at the game, okay? gfinity.net/legends. You go there, you register. And from that point on, you can start to participate in tournaments that will allow you to get points if you do well. And if you get enough points to be ranked high enough, you get invited to play in this tournament, like a lot of the guys here, like the top 16 guys in Europe are, particularly if you're from other areas of Europe outside the UK as well. You can represent your region, like we've got United, and he's representing Poland today, and the Polish fan base have got absolutely behind him massively. So it's good, and we've almost reached the end of day one, but day two, tomorrow, is going to be absolutely electric. It's the knockout stages, it's the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the grand final, which is going to be around 3 p.m. tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But we've still got one more game to play, and you're going to go with Ty then, is your prediction here?
Yeah, I think Ty's going to win it. I mean, as I said, United's a fan favourite, and I can see why I do kind of want him to win in that sense, because of how he's been playing. It's exciting, and I want to see more. I'd like to see him in the quarterfinals tomorrow. He's one of those, he likes to skill move, he likes to shoot from distance, and yeah, I would like it to be in the quarterfinals tomorrow, but I do think Ty's going to win.
Do you think either of these guys have the ability to go on and win this tournament?
It's hard to say, because everyone here is good enough to win it. It just depends on how they perform on the day, like what the mentality is like, and experience can come into play. So yeah, I think you could say both of them do have a chance, but whether they actually do or not, remains to be seen.
I know we weren't watching the game. It was myself and Chris that were doing it, but I'm sure you're watching from the side. AAA ASIC looks good, doesn't he? I mean, is he a real contender? Like, we're talking huge gorilla worthy?
Definitely. I mean, I just said everyone's good enough to win it, but yeah, I saw his performance against United, and he kind of took him apart. And as I said, he'd won a French championship 2 weeks ago or something like that. So he's all we know he's good, but it was just whether he could do it on Ultimate Team. So we'll have to wait and see.
Let's take a look at the bracket for tomorrow now. This is the knockout stages as they currently stand. Now, we know all but one place that is set in stone for tomorrow. We're going to get it up on the screen in a second. Here you go. Huge Gorilla versus Zach Moore is the first knockout round. Tass is going to be playing the winner of this game. So that's the only one. That's the only unknown entity at this point. iGamers Emmy is going to be taking on XL Giggsy. And AA ASIC, who we just saw shortly, AAA ASIC, I should say, is going to be taking on Vitality Brian. I mean, that's going to be a big game because Brian's a really good player. Huge Gorilla versus Zach Moore will be good. iGamers, Giggsy. I actually think the two standout games for me in the quarterfinals will be ASIC versus Brian and Tass versus the winner of this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. The two French players who obviously two of the best in France. Brian hasn't performed perhaps to the standards that he would have liked, but he's got through nonetheless. So he's still at the knockout stages. ASIC's obviously performed really well. Tass's team is just absolutely incredible, and again, the way he's been playing was, Tass is a good example of what a lot of pro players are like. He did what he had to and no more.
Based on what I can see there, I'm going to say I reckon we could see an ASIC versus Huge Gorilla final based on the way it goes. Based on the fact that they can't meet each other until the final. I could see that happening. You look like you don't agree.
I think Brian will beat him. You
think Brian will beat him?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
You think Brian could then get to the final?
Yeah, I do actually. Looking at the bracket, I do think Brian could get to his team. I know he's not got a lot of confidence within his team, but to have beat Sean Allen, Smiley Dragon, like he did, that's a good achievement because we know a Huge Dragon is really, really good. So and looking at the bracket, I do think he's the strongest out of the four. So
I mean, the thing is as well, I know that you're saying he's not got a lot of confidence in his team, but it's not about who you've got, it's about how you use them. And he's got players that he just likes, and you can tell that he connects with them. Like the QPR guys, Tarapt in there, he was doing really good things with him. When he was bringing Ibrahimovic off the bench, he looked like, as good as Ronaldo would be for other people. He was lethal the way he was. I know they're very different players, but he clearly has played a little bit with him and got to know him.
Yeah, he's a great example of someone who makes do with what they've got, and he's definitely doing that to the best of his abilities.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that all goes down tomorrow when the knockout stages do commence. I mean, you can still come down and watch these. This all kick off live, guys. Come down to the Gfinity Arena in London. We're at Fulham Broadway in West London, and you can get tickets to watch tomorrow all the future events like Season 3, Season 4, and the big grand final we've got coming up in August. Not too far away now, just a couple of months away. We will crown the official grand final winner. We already know that Huge Gorilla's qualified for that final because he won Season 1. The winner of Season 2 will also qualify automatically for the grand final. The winner of Season 3 could be you. Now let's take a look at the games we've had today, and we can see the results from those games as well on the big screen. You'll see, just to kind of remind ourselves of the scores and what happened. We saw Giggsy he lost 4-3 first of all to Toxide, then he came back and he won against a rematch with Toxide 4-2, which secured his passage out and knocked Toxide out as well. Huge Gorilla beat Toxide 4-0. He did really, really well. Epsilon Anthox lost 4-1 to iGamers Emmy, and then iGamers Emmy went and won 5-4 in an epic match against Zach Moore. And then we saw Zach Moore win the lower bracket match against Epsilon Anthox, so he went through as well in Booth 1. Booth 2, we saw Tass do a really good job on Vincente 62. Smiley Dragon beat Vitality Brian 2-1, but then actually lost to him in the rematch 6-4 in what's got to be my game of the day so far. Although Junajted versus Graham was also really good. Actually, both those games were amazing, actually. Both winners going through with 6 goals. I don't know which one was better. I mean, they were both good. They both had a bit of comebacks in there. Maybe Junajted was a bit better, actually, because of the way it happened, the fact that it went to silver goal. And there was 3 goals within the silver goal half, and the drama of it was very good. And then we just got the final game, very bottom of the screen there, Ty Walton versus United to come. And it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. They're just getting ready now, getting their stuff set up. We will be with them shortly. Let us know on Twitch who you think is going to win this one. And I know I was just calling him Junajted a little bit there, but it is United is his official name. It's the Polish version, I think. But let us know what team you're in on Twitch. Give us a tweet as well at Gfinity. Make sure you follow Gfinity on there for all the updates when the future events are coming up, when they're on Twitch, and when you can play in events online as well. And it's gonna be, I can't wait for tomorrow based on what we've seen today.
Yeah, definitely. The knockouts are always, I think that's where everyone's like real potential comes out, because in the groups I feel like some people try and like keep a lot in the locker just so they don't give it all away too early. So I think quite a lot of people are going to be, especially a huge gorilla. I definitely think he kept a little bit just in the locker just for tomorrow, just so a lot of people. I don't think anyone's going to underestimate him. You'd be stupid to underestimate like a defending champion. But yeah, I do think a few of the players will have just a little bit left to give. So we'll see.
Team's just getting set up now. Remember, Ty has got that Lionel Messi up front. He's got Ronaldo on the left. I think he's got Bale on the right, I believe. Lovely front three. Not seen Messi start a lot for people, which has been a surprise for me, because I do think he's up there with Ronaldo in this game. In some ways better than him, but probably Ronaldo gets the nod overall, and I understand why. But having them both in there, if you can afford it and you can get those guys together, it's just a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, the only issue is with Messi. He's just too easily knocked off the ball. I mean, don't get me wrong, his dribbling, his pace and his finishing is obviously like some of the best stats you can get on the game. But yeah, if a defender gets anywhere near him, you just never really fancy him to knock the defender off.
That's definitely true, but I feel like he's got a swifter foot than Ronaldo in terms of dropping a shoulder.
Yeah.
We've got Perez and Khedira in the middle, 2 really good central midfielders that I swear by in my teams on Ultimate Team. They're both really cheap and they do a good job for you. Obviously great chemistry with the BBVA guys. Perez in particular, since he moved to Valencia this season, has just looked unbelievable. And he's one of the most all-round players you'll get in terms of stats. He's got almost an 80 for everything. So, really good player. We can see the United team up on the screen now, and I really recommend we go to it, because look at this team. He's got the purple Ronaldo up top, 97. Team of the Year Robin. Team of the Year Cruz. Team of the Season Boateng and Neuer. What a team. Not to mention Neymar, Modric, Lahm, Ramos. A hell of a team. And then you've got Dijkmeyer, the silver card at right back, who's not as bad as you'd think as well. He's really decent. He's very quick as well. Just kicking things off. He's just doing a few changes. He tends to do this when he loads up the game. He's going to the 4-2-1. He's going to a 5 at the back, is he?
This is Ty.
Oh, this is Ty.
Yeah.
Ty plays a 5 at the back. Okay. He's now moving Messi and Ronaldo around a little bit. He's going Ronaldo and Bale up front, Messi behind, keeping that middle 2 of Perez and Khedira. And 5 at the back is interesting. DeMarcos is another rapid defender. Machu, Varane, Ramos in the middle, Alba on the left wing-back spot. Okay, here we go. Will it be United of Poland, or will it be Ty Walton of England? And we are off.
Nope.
And we are off again. Not off. Let's have a look what's happening here. I think it must be something being done by United this time. We'll be with you very shortly, guys. The game's just about to kick off.
I think I just want some clarification on something by the looks of it, but not really sure.
Checking a rule of some kind with some of the guys, but no, we're good. We are off and away. United playing in the red USMNT kit, and we've got Ty Walton in the Brazil strip, 5 at the back. Will he be defensive, or will he throw caution to the wind and get those fullbacks attacking as much as possible? DeMarcos, a lovely bit of play from DeMarcos, a right back.
When the ball gets to here.
We've got some commentary underneath, which we'll get turned off as soon as we can. In the meantime, we just have to put up with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think what you're going to see from Ty a lot is he's going to get down the wing with his full-backs and put quite a lot of crosses in. This is what we've seen from him in the past. I think this is the first time in this tournament he's used 5 at the back.
He's hit it! A lot of people hitting long-range left-footed shots with Ronaldo.
Yeah, even with Ronaldo on his left foot, that's always going to be unlikely.
Just going to get rid of that commentary, I think. Don't want to be interrupting our first-class broadcasting today, Dave. Okay, so we saw a shot from Ronaldo there with Ty in the yellow Brazil kit. Mr. Sign Guy on Twitch says 5 at the back. Boo! He's not a fan.
Yeah, to be honest, 5 at the back it's frowned upon quite a lot because some people think it has a negative effect on the game. It makes it boring. You're not a good player if you use 5 at the back. That's obviously not the case. It's just some people prefer it, and personally, I don't like playing against 5 at the back. I just feel like I don't know, it's really hard to break down, and a lot of time I think it's too easy for the defending player to keep not to keep a clean sheet. So if I was up against the 5 at the back, usually I'd just match it and do it myself.
Yeah.
Like, right, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. Just that sort of thing.
Old Mordim, one of our moderators in Twitch, just made a really good point, which is that you should not forget, if you're from one of the further reaches of Europe and you're thinking, I'd love to play in this, but I can't go all the way to London to play FIFA. Well, if you qualified, all your flights and travel and everything you need to get here is covered. Could have had a penalty there.
Yeah, I thought that was a penalty, to be honest. He did that little skill move that he did against Graham. But
all you've got to do is qualify for the tournament by registering online at gfinity.net/legends. And if you do qualify, you'll be flown out, or wherever you come from, whatever the best mode of transport is, you'll be brought here, and it'll all be sorted out by the Gfinity guys. So just concentrate on your FIFA. Okay, 15 minutes into the first leg. Still 0-0, short corner from Ty, whipping it into the back post. Ronaldo wants to head it, but the keeper deals with it easily.
yeah, with a 95 Neuer, no one's getting near that other than him. It's got to be so, now I've just seen that keeper's actually 95. You've got to give credit to Graham for even scoring past him.
One of the things that I think is great about Neuer, is noticeable straight away if you've got him in goal, as opposed to someone else, is he's throwing. He can throw the ball so far, and I think the problem is if you use Neuer and then you go to use another keeper, you try and do throws that he can't do, and you can actually get caught out from that because they won't go as far and you'll lose the ball in a dangerous position.
Yeah, to be fair, there's only a few keepers that have actually got that throw. I think Casillas has got it, Courtois may have, I'm not too sure, but yeah. It's definitely a good to have, especially on the counter attack. If your opponent's pressing you hard, they have a shot your keeper gets, you can throw it straight up the pitch and attack quick as you can.
United's not really had any chances yet, but he's still 0-0, so he'll be happy with how things have gone so far. Modric to Ramos. Just to remind you that this is United's sort of debut performance in an event here coming from Poland, representing that part of the world, doing a really good job winning his first game. Unfortunately losing his second, but if he wins this, I mean, it would be a huge achievement, not only getting through the group, but also knocking out a very established competitive player, Ty Walton. So, good luck to him in that, but good luck to Ty as well, but may the best man win, that's what I say. "27 minutes gone. Ty Walton on the ball here. Perez into Khedira. Khedira looking for the ball for Ronaldo. Dealt with by Boateng. Still got it though. It's mostly possession for Ty Walton at the moment.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's keeping so much, to be honest. With 5 at the back, it's hard to keep the ball as much as what he is. So credit, I know a lot of people are going to be not too happy that he's playing 5 at the back. But if you watch the way he plays, in a sense, it doesn't really feel like it. He's always attacking with a fullback.
Yeah, he's almost got them like wingers.
Yeah, exactly. He's always attacking with a fullback. So if you look at the radar, a lot of the time he's only actually got a line of 4.
Yeah, like now.
Exactly.
Bale trying to whip the ball in. It's cut out, but it's going to be a corner for the man, Ty Walton. Short corner, put it in. He can't connect with it. And here's Jordi Alba into Gareth Bale. If he can get a shot on that left foot, he's definitely worth trying. He can absolutely hit them, but he's going to go out wide on the right, try and whip one in again. Is he just taking his time, slowly, gives it to Perez on the edge of the box. Perez has got an opening, he can shoot as well if you want him to.
Good defending.
That's a great tackle though. Messi's got it, he's going for the finesse. That is Messi's bread and butter, getting the ball in that area on that left peg.
To be honest, I think it's going to take something special to beat this Neuer. I can't see him getting beaten by any long rangers. I mean, it's a 95, so... Oh!
So close.
Yeah, he needs to take one of them. I think he knows it as well. See, those are the chances where not a lot of people hit them across the keeper, but we've seen quite a lot of that like today. Though we saw it with United in his first game with his Ronaldo left foot against Graham. Straight back across the keeper, that's not what you tend to see a lot of in competitive matches.
60% possession for Ty right now, and you can tell from watching the game, it really is heavily in his favour. But it was similar when we saw United take on Graham, and United just came out of nowhere with the goals. So.
Yeah. Well, it's the only way to really control the game with possession, but as you just said, it doesn't always work that way.
It's interesting what you said about a back five, though, being quite difficult to maintain possession like that.
It is. I'm surprised that Ty's doing it so well. Maybe just because United isn't really pressing that much. Or he could just be a smart little tactic by United, because if he's letting Ty come forward like that, he's going to bring his fullbacks out, and he's not going to have a line of 5. He's going to only have a line of 4. So
true. He's just sucking him in
like this.
Oh.
So I'm not sure whether he's like a secret genius or it's just the way he plays.
I mean, if he was a genius strategy, you've just given it away, didn't he?
Ty can't here. So.
Perez on the ball.
5-2-1-2, in my opinion. It's more of a counter-attacking formation.
Right.
Yeah. Especially with Bale and Ronaldo up front.
Half-time in the first leg. Remember, the winner of this game will go through as the second place runner-up in Group D. The loser will be going out. It's going to either be our Polish friend United or the infamous Ty Walton of the UK. Yaya Toure is on for Luka Modric for United's team. So it made that substitution pretty much every time. Also brought on Thiago Silva again for Philippe Lahm. He really goes by that. He swears by Thiago Silva as a centre midfielder. Chance here for Ty, turning back on himself.
Again, could have been a penalty if his attacker would have went down.
United spreads the ball out wide to the right back. He switches it to Jordi Alba at left back. Silva, Alba, Ronaldo, Neymar. We've seen at various points United sort of utilise this quick one-touch passing. Not done it always, but it seems to be in the second half of the games he likes to throw it out there.
I just hope you haven't cursed it. I remember before the game started, you said we haven't seen a 0-0 yet. So.
That is true.
Yeah.
Over 2 legs though, I mean. We won't see that over 2 legs.
No, I hope not.
I put my caravan on it. Dijkmeyer, the right back, goes up to Robin. Into Toure. Ronaldo. Robin. Nice passing. Boateng. Ramos. Nice switch to Neymar. Risky though, it's worked. Silva. Again, every time I'll see Silva play a pass, he messes it up. I don't get it. Him in centre mid. I don't see why there's someone else that can't do that job better. I'm not saying he does a terrible job. I'm saying you've got the whole of Ultimate Team to choose. Why is he in there?
I don't know. Maybe he just thinks he adds a bit more security to the midfield. I don't know. Maybe he's even an inform or a team of the season. Is he Thiago Silva team of the season?
He has got a. I'm not sure what the league are team of the season. I think he might be. He's definitely got an inform. And has he got a team of the year as well?
No, I'm saying Thiago Silva could be, but I'm not sure.
Chance.
Ooh, but yeah, I don't know. Again, we're gonna have to ask him that, because in my opinion, I wouldn't. I can think of better players driving than that. Just doesn't he's not really got great passing. He's not one of those who's going to score a long ranger. So yeah.
No. Okay, Bale on the ball for Ty Walton. His left-hand side goes back to Perez. Perez back to Bale. What can Bale do here? Can he get a cross in to Ronaldo in the box? He can head them. Oh, Neuer's there though. He's always got that covered.
Yeah, as I say, it's going to take something special to beat this Neuer.
64 minutes gone. 0-0. First leg. What is essentially a knockout game here between Ty Walton and United. Khedira. thought he was going to hit that then.
Oh, he's offside.
Ronaldo is offside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite hard to really think about what these guys can change because neither of them are doing bad or good. Really, it's quite a stalemate at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I think like the only thing I can think of is that playing against a 5 at the back with only one striker like United is, it's not really something I'd advise. Just from past experience, it just makes it so much harder to break down. So the only thing I can think of is either to match the 5-2-1-2 himself, or I think 5-3-2 as it is on the game.
I don't think he can match the 5-2-1-2.
Oh no, he can't.
Him to drop down the formation.
Yeah, makes sense. So either a 4-3-1-2. It's a bit of a needless foul, but
that is another reason why it's not necessarily a popular choice, but a good strategy is starting at 5 at the back because you've always got the option to drop down to 4 and 3.
Yeah.
You can't go up to it if you're not using it already. The only way you can use 5 at the back in a game is if you start with it.
Yeah,
so
yeah. To be honest, I don't think many people will have thought of that. It's a good point actually.
Start with 5 at the back, and then best case scenario, you go and score, and you keep 5 at the back because you're tight with it. Yeah. If you don't score, you can always drop to 4.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point actually, but we don't want to see too much of it this weekend.
Ronaldo on the ball. Oh, he's hit it. Surely not. Wow, the keeper looked beaten there. What a hit. And that's what we're talking about, United just coming out of nowhere with that sort of magic. He has got it in his locker.
I think Ty's just got Sturridge on. He's took Bale off. It's just not doing the job for him.
Just to confirm, we've seen someone on the Twitch chat say that United is using inform Toure and inform or second inform Thiago Silva for one of the informs. He's got a whole team. He's got very few basic gold cards in there.
Remy, since attacking mid over Messi, the only thing I can think of there is he wants more aerial threat when he puts the crosses in.
Daniel Sturridge on for Gareth Bale for Ty Walton. Yeah, Remy's gone on. Taking Messi off is a brave decision.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, obviously Remy's fast, but he's no faster than Messi. Walcott has come on for Cruz as well. That's a common substitution we've seen United make quite a few times today. Perez on the ball for Ty. Goes to Alba. Is Alba going to whip one in? With crossing in this game, I find it's all about the timing of the cross.
Yeah.
Key. Oh, chance, goal. Got to be goal. We have an opening. Ty Walton gets it seconds after Daniel Sturridge comes on the pitch. Instant impact from the super sub. We're not going to see the famous Sturridge dance move, but maybe Ty will do it for us later on. We don't know. 1-0 to Ty. Great start. 10 minutes left of this first leg. Plenty of time for United to get back in it, but a crucial goal nonetheless.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard for him now to break down this 5 at the back. Ooh. Yeah, Ty is a good defender, so I think Ty might have clicked on to what you said actually. He started with 5 at the back, because then if you get a 1-0 down, you can always change it.
It makes logical sense. I get why it's not a super popular decision in terms of entertainment, but from a competitive standpoint, it's a pretty solid strategy. It's a bit of a negative strategy though, because if you want to go out there and score goals, it's a kind of score one and sit on it strategy, as opposed to
I don't think Ty will do that, to be fair, but he's definitely looking for all those crosses. I mean, if that's what works for him, then fair enough. Who are we to say otherwise?
Each to their own. 5 minutes left in this first leg. And they go short on the corner here, Ty. He's just letting that clock wind down 1 second at a time.
Yeah, he's got Ronaldo coming short. That's not who he wants coming for a short corner.
Oh, lovely skills from Perez there, but he's been lost the ball. It wasn't Perez, was that? I'm not sure.
No, it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yeah. Varane, Mathieu. What do you think about Mathieu?
To be honest, with most centre-backs, as long as they're tall, they've got half-decent pace, and they're strong, that's all you need. Like, I can think of faster centre-backs than him, but yeah. I think you'll see a few centre-back combinations, to be honest.
Chance here for Sturridge, the goal scorer. Ronaldo turns it. It's well tackled, but he's not got rid of properly. That's risky football for United.
See, now Ty's got the line of 5 because he hasn't brought any of his full-backs forward. See, United just can't get anything going in Ty's half.
It's going to be the full-time whistle any second now. If Ty was to get a late goal, make it 2-0, that would be a real heartbreaker. There's the final whistle. Okay, so going into the second leg, of this final Group D game. It's currently 1-0 to Ty Walton. Very tight, could go either way. We haven't seen a lot of shots from United, but we know that he can score when he needs to.
Yeah, he's not out of it by any means, but he needs something needs to change for him. This formation he's using isn't working. If I was him, I'd go for a 4-3-1-2. He definitely needs just a two-striker formation, in my opinion, to break down that 5 at the back.
Ty's negative, well, what some would perceive as negative strategy, has got a little bit of attention on the Twitch chat. NSG94 says Ty is basically the Chelsea of FIFA. But I mean, it's working for him, and it worked for Chelsea.
Yeah, I was about to say that Chelsea get a lot of stick, but what they do works. So
yeah,
what, you know, who are we to say it's wrong?
Mover FIFA says United looks like a Div 1 player. I think he means that as an insult as opposed to a compliment.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Obviously, if you're playing at home and you think Division 1's a good standard, a lot of these guys wouldn't even play in Division 1 because it wouldn't be a high enough standard for them to practice at. It might even make them worse at the game. They play amongst, you know, similarly talented people that can keep them at the top of their game. Division 1 is good, don't get me wrong, if you're a sort of a regular hobbyist of a player, but in terms of competitive, it's a step above, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. If like a lot of these players will play Division 1, but it'll be purely out of fun. Practice-wise, it's just not going to be good enough for them.
Yeah.
Like maybe one game out of about 30 that they have will be like actually challenging for them. But yeah, definitely, if they want to practice, they'll be playing with like they'll most likely. To be honest, I think a lot of the players who are here will have practiced with each other at some point.
Yeah. So going into the second leg now, United's trailing by 1 goal. Let us know in the Twitch chat if you're still in Team United. The love for United has been amazing today. But to remind you, if he does lose this game, as things currently stand, he will be going home. It will be the end of his tournament. And it would have been a pleasure to have him, but he will not be going through. He can still change that. He just needs 1 goal to level it up and then another one to win it. We're getting the second game set up now. We'll be with you on that very soon. So a shout out to some of our people in the Twitch chat. Jezza Fish, thanks for tuning in. Mover FIFA has been in the chat for most of the day, I have to say. So great to see him in there still. Dean Coombs, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know what you thought of today's action on the Twitch chat. Have you enjoyed it? Who's been your favourite? Who's been the scorer of the best goal? If you were going to vote for goal of the season, who would you give it to? I think the goal that stands in my memory is that long distance effort with Rooney, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget the United's goal against Graham.
Yeah,
the 90th minute to win. Yeah.
In terms of the moment and the context of the goal.
Yeah, definitely that one's been the most important so far. But yeah, in terms of like actual spectacular goals, that Rooney one's definitely the best.
And I have to say, you know, we do give him a lot of praise here, but the person that's really blown away, he's only played the 1 game, but really. Huge career looked incredible, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
good. I'm looking forward to seeing him more. The game's getting loaded up now. Just seeing the teams of the players, and that team, the United team, is just unbelievable. The Ronaldo, the purple Ronaldo, the team of the year, Robin. I mean, it is very, very dangerous team. But he's 1-0 down with that team. Ty's team is doing enough to go through as things stand. Harry Brench, thanks for tuning in, mate. Okay. Getting ready to kick off. Just some last minute change. We see Ty do this at the start of the last game. He just goes to this 5 at the back and then mixes things down a little bit. Okay, he's ready. Here we go. Metal 2804 wants to see the Rooney goal. We can't show it right now, obviously, we're in this match, but I'm sure we'll have a chance to see it again. And it will also be in our recap show, which Dave and I will make at a later date as well. But for now, we're off in this second leg. And if it stays like this, Ty is going through and United of Poland is leaving the competition. Early chance for United, though. If he can get a goal, it will absolutely change things up and restore the status quo. But he's not able to make a chance there.
You can see a lot of his gameplay relies on just getting it to Ronaldo and throwing out a couple of skill moves. And to be honest, hoping for the best.
Okay. United on the ball. Dijkmeyer, the German right back. Very popular player today. Ronaldo, great move. Hit one. He's going to hit one. Oh, it's a save! What a save at close range that was. Had to be made, and it was.
That was unlucky, to be fair. He did really well to create the chance.
We haven't seen a lot of chances from United.
Yeah, that was his first chance, really, of both games. So.
Yeah, apart from a long shot, I remember him having.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that a chance, but that was nice.
Nice from Ty. Is he going to get it in there? He puts it into Bale. Can he create something here? Bale, twisting, turning.
That was good defending.
Khedira, Alba. Jordi Alba's going to wait for an opportunity. Oh, I think he got a cheeky nutmeg in there. Whether it's intentional, I don't know. But Neymar on the ball here for United. Can he create something? Into Robin. Robin to Modric. Modric, where's he going to go with it? It's going to just... Oh, if that had gone out, that would have been really annoying. Cruz, he's got the ball now. Tony, he's going to come inside nicely. He's going to hit one. I thought the through ball was on there to Robin. It was an opening for it.
Yeah, it's just a rush of blood to the head, I think. Then again, when you got a 93 Cruz in that situation, I think you just want to shoot. He's playing like it's a seasons game instead of like, you know, a really, really like big game, which of course it is. I think he's already started this game. He's already had a couple of more chances than what he had in the whole of the last one. So Ty's by no means like home and dry.
Ronaldo on the ball. Oh, he's trying. That was actually one of the times where I thought he could have had a long shot with Ronaldo, because you know sometimes you just get that line. It's like a clear line to the top corner. All you've got to do is hit it.
Oh wow!
That's cheeky. Cheeky!
Oh, I really wanted that to result in a goal. That would have been the new goal of the tournament for me.
Is it a corner? Did he get a touch on
I'm not sure, but that rainbow flick there. Oh wow! What a block! Is he going to try it again?
Neymar is dispossessed by DeMarcos. Ty with a chance to pounce now. Gareth Bale running down the right-hand side, sprinting down that line. Lots of room for him to exploit, which he does so magnificently. Is he going to get the ball into the box? No, Neuer's made a mistake. It's going to be a goal. Oh, what a clearance. That could be game-changing, keeping that on the two players looking at each other there. Surprised at what happened. United absolutely delighted that he was able to keep that off the line. Ty a little bit frustrated, I think, understandably. Ronaldo on the ball now. I don't know how he's made space for himself there, but he has done. But it's going to be picked up by United. Neymar on the ball. You're right in the fact that United is very narrow in comparison to Ty's five at the back, where he seems to get the ball and just run down those lines.
Yeah. You know, Ty's playing to the strengths of this formation, whereas I don't think United is. And a lot of people don't do that. They use a formation just because they think it works, but then I actually look at the formation and think, right, this is where it's good.
Oh! How did he get there?
He's
defender. Look, he's saying. I know exactly what he's saying there.
Yeah.
I don't need to speak Polish to know what he means. He's saying, why is my defender not kicked that? Because it was there, left foot boot. Why did he not do it?
I think it's because he maybe. The only thing I can think of is that he was holding LT and he's accidentally like pressed the sprint button at the same time, holding both, which then unlocks your player from the line of the ball. Yeah. And then they don't react to it. That's the only thing I can think of. But that's an horrible one to concede.
Horrible goal. And it's not looking good for United. We could be saying goodbye to who's probably been the best supported person in the tournament so far.
Yeah, he's been really nice to watch as well. As I said, it would have been really good for us if we could have watched him tomorrow in the quarterfinals. But yeah, just to what we're saying about the formations, a lot of people will pick a formation just because they think it works for them, but they don't actually look at the strengths and weaknesses of the formation.
Chance, could be all over.
No, he's offside.
Offside.
Yeah. Ty's looked at this formation, he knows where it's strong and he knows where it's weak, and he's just playing to his own strengths and formations as well, so fair play to him for that.
So 2-0 on aggregate now, half an hour into the second leg. We really need to see a goal from United if he's going to get back in this game, which is going to be challenging for the lad, but we did see an epic comeback from him against Graham. I'm just wondering if he used all his his store of just character in that game to get back in there. He might have just wiped him out.
Yeah. I wanted to see a few more love hearts from him, but
that would have been nice. Through long. It's Messi on the ball now. Just going back to Varane. Varane is going to go long, looking for Messi, but United can pick up the ball. Neymar to Tony Cruz. No, he's lost it. DeMarcus on the right-hand wing-back position, playing the ball down the line to Bale. We've seen him use this space quite a lot. Gareth Bale strong enough to hold his defender away. Does very well, absolutely. Is he going to get a goal? Oh, the turn is good. Oh, it could be.
Oh.
No. Looked like he got shoved in the back there.
That was a rugby tackle there.
Robin also running down the side, trying to lose Matthew. Gets a free kick. If United can get himself a goal here going into half-time, that would be nice. That would be good for his confidence.
Yeah, I think he needs it, to be honest. If he doesn't, he's going to really struggle. He still hasn't scored at this point, so if he doesn't get one before half-time, it's going to look unlikely that he's going to get one in a second.
This really does as well, really hammer home the quality of AAA Isaac in this group, because Ty's looking really decent.
Yeah.
And Isaac was managed to beat him, so he's definitely one to watch out for.
He's, as you said, he's definitely going to be one of the picks for tomorrow. But as you said, everyone can win it, and for me, I think Brighton might just be a little bit too strong for him. But they'll have gone away, and if I was Isaac, I would have, he's got to be confident to have won the group as well. Brighton obviously didn't win his group, so he's going to be. I'm not going to say slightly pessimistic, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's just focus on this one for now.
Jordi Alba on the ball for Ty. Goes inside to Khedira. Khedira, it's good to see Khedira getting used. We talked about him earlier. Alba. Is he going to whip it in? He's under no pressure to do so. He's happy just to wind his clock down, really, and that suits him perfectly. Great play from Jordi Alba. And it's a corner for Ty Walton. What's he going to do? Is he going to play it short? No, he's not. He's going to use it as a dummy. Almost works. Matthew's going to strike one, is he? No, I mean, that would have been a waste. Great turn from Ronaldo. Penalty.
Yeah,
it is a penalty. This could be game over, I think. If he puts this away, he's done. He'll be 3-0 up, and we'll be saying goodbye to our friend United, I believe. It all depends what happens here. Can he save it and just really turn the game on its head? Use the momentum of the save to go on and win the game? That's the question. Big moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. Where's he going to put it?
No, he's pointing right.
It's a goal. And I think that could be lights out for our Polish pal. It's 3-0. Ty looked very good for his lead, you have to say. He was knocking on the door, and he's eventually been let in. Nice penalty, did enough. Neuer didn't dive, so all he had to do was put it to the side of him. And it's 3-0. Half-time in the second leg. There is definitely time to come back. We've seen comebacks of this proportion before. Oh, that's great. Can he get the goal, though? He just needs to get the shot away. The build-up was brilliant.
Yeah. No
shot.
3 goals down against 5 at the back. He's not getting any possession whatsoever. If he comes back from this, I'll be willing to bet my house on it that he's not.
6.4 from Manuel Neuer so far. Going back into the second half, I wonder if we've seen when United's been chasing a game, it worked for him against Graham. It didn't work for him against Isaac, but it got him a goal back when he switched to the 3 at the back.
Yeah.
So he's always scored when he's done that, and he hasn't scored against Ty yet. So it will be interesting to see if and when he does go to that 3 at the back formation and just mix things up a little bit.
I think he might just be a little bit too late, to be honest. 3-0 day, and he's got to score 3 just to get back into it against 5 at the back. That's just not realistic.
Why not go 3 at the back against the 5 at the back formation though? Like, it kind of makes sense. You need to pile up the attack, especially when you're losing.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But in these, like, when you're in this sort of like situation and you got a lot of pressure on you, Ty's switching up a little bit. No, is this Ty?
Yeah, this is Ty.
Okay, yeah, sorry. But when you're in this sort of high pressure situation, you don't always like want to change too quickly because you feel like, right, my style of play is good enough to work. So a lot of the times you can just delay it a little bit too long, and I think that's what's happened. He has gone to 3 at the back, as we can see on the radar.
Yes, he's going to go for it. He needs 3 goals in 45 minutes of FIFA time. It's certainly possible, unless Ty gets another goal here, which would be a heartbreak situation, I think. Corner. Going to go short. Is he going to just use it to take the player out from the box and then whip it in? He's waiting. He's put 2 players out now, so it's a great time to whip it in. Now, if he whips it in now, those 2 players are out of the box. He's still gone short. Oh, it's worked for him. He knew what he was doing. Sorry, my friend, but you're going to be going home. The Polish man is not going to be going through to the knockout stage. He's now 4-0 through. Commanding performance from Ty Walton. The sheer patience that he showed on that corner. He obviously had a game plan there.
Yeah, he's obviously worked on that at home, and that was really nice, actually. I've seen a few people try that before and it not actually come off. So
first time cross, literally pass and cross it in straight away.
Yeah, like, again, as we said earlier, it's all about timing. You have to wait for your player to make the right sort of run. Waited for Ronaldo to get into the right position, pull it in. And as you said, it worked for him.
Can United get anything back? That is the question. Oh, there was a chance there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ronaldo slid for some reason instead of just hitting it.
Corner, he's going to go short. Oh, he nutsed
nice.
him. He's going to have a free kick in a dangerous area. Probably not the right angle to shoot from, but enough to put a nice little cross in there.
Let's see if he controls any players and moves them manually. No, he's drilled it in.
Oh, almost worked though.
Yeah, I've seen. I try that actually. When you're in that sort of that area, you just like hold L1 and put a powerful free kick into the box and just hope it'll either like deflects off your opponent or just falls to your striker.
In that case, it fell to Yaya Toure, who wasn't probably the man you wanted it above Ronaldo. But still a good finisher of the ball. Looks like we know what's going to happen here, though. I think Ty's going to go through as the runner-up of Group D. We'll be playing TAS. That'll be a good game, actually. TAS and Ty, they're kind of old buddies on the scene. Both been dominating the British scene, at least, from FIFA for the last few years. And one of them's going to go out, and it's going to be at the hands of his friend. Yeah,
but, I mean, they both play a little similar, although Ty's kind of adapted a little bit more, in my opinion. I think on past FIFA you won't really have seen him use 5 at the back because he could play like this with different formations, but TAS on the other hand we've seen his team once, so if Ty can stop those Kluivert headers then he's got a chance, but if not then Kluivert's just going to run away with it.
Yeah, he's still the only person we've really seen utilise the legend option.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 legends in the starting lineup: Vieira, Rui Costa and Kluivert. Bale. Okay, corner here. I mean, every second that Ty has the ball now, it just takes more and more chance and more wind out of the sails of United here. I mean, it's going to be very difficult. He's 4-0 down in aggregate. It's not impossible, but he'd have to get a goal very shortly. On the ball, he's Ty, just trying to tackle United, but United's got it with Ronaldo. Nice skill. He just can't get anything out of it, though. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Kicking the ball away there into touch. .25 minutes left. Ty just trying to put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you can see him kind of doing what TAS did now in his game. He's just running down the game, doing exactly what he needs to, and he's not overextending.
Lots of skill moves coming out right now as well for the fans. He knows he's 4-0 up. He can afford to have a little bit of fun with it now.
It'd be nice for United just to get one. I think he deserves one with a couple of chances that he's had. And
Khedira on the edge of the box. Lionel Messi. He's going to get on that left foot. Finesse! We talked about it earlier. Something that Ty tried in the first game. Still not able to score with Messi, though.
As I said earlier, if this 95 Neuer gets beaten by a long range, I'll be surprised. Ty's defended so well. I know he's had 5 at the back, but as we've said, he's not. A lot of the time he's attacked with his full-backs, and it's so effectively only having 4 at the backs. But even then, he's coped so well.
Just over 15 minutes left of FIFA time. I think it's a formality now. 4-0 win, looking solid for Ty, who will be going through to play TAS. That's going to be a really interesting quarter-final, actually. Definitely up there alongside the Brian versus AAA ASIC game. Toure does well. Modric, Neymar, Ronaldo. Oh! I thought that was in.
Yeah, I mean.
Keeper looked absolutely stranded in no man's land. Would have been nice to see a United goal, just to get the crowd reactions, particularly on Twitch, because they are a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Even now, he's getting a lot of love. A lot of love.
He's played well throughout the tournament, and I think he's won a lot of people over, to be honest, as well. Like, I know he's won me over. I didn't really know about him before the tournament, but the way he's played and just the sort of character that he is, it's nice to see.
Bale on the ball for Ty. Oh, he tried to turn it. It went into the brick wall. It's a foul. Giving us a foul. This is scoreable, this range.
Against a 95 Neuer. Well, he's got someone on the line anyway.
If he hit it,
Ty's going to...
Beautifully. Oh, he's laid it off. He's going to go for it. He didn't hold it down long enough. Varane. Over to Messi. I don't know what he's doing this deep. Just doing a little bit of defensive contribution. Khedira. DeMarcus. There's a ball on there. He didn't see it in time. Gone for another one. Oh, no.
Oh, he's missed.
That's a horrible goal to concede, and United doesn't deserve it, to be frank. Luckily, he didn't.
That must have been an incredible save.
Perez. Lovely turning, twisting. Ronaldo. Oh, could have something coming here. Look at the movement. Oh, Messi was crying out for it in the middle. Can United go up the other end and get a consolation goal for the people of Poland? Found Robin. It's with a weak through ball. And now Ty's got it again, and there's a ball on. Just a couple of minutes left here. Ronaldo. Look at this from Ty. He's just happy, just keeping the ball, winding that clock down.
It's just like watching Tass again, isn't it? He's keeping the ball well. Then again, it does look like he's trying to score, but see, he knows he's not gonna lose from this position. As soon as you got that 4-0 aggregate lead, it was always game over. To be honest, I don't think United's been in Ty's off in the second half.
That 5 at the back formation has just worked, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely stopped him. And you've got to say to him, fair play, because he's played with 5, yes, but he's scored 4.
Yeah, exactly. Like 5 at the back, obviously it's a bit more defensive, but it's not as bad as people think, especially like in the attacking sense. You do get a lot of players forward. You get both full-backs forward, so effectively you've got 3 at the back. You've got your 2 centre mids, a centre attacking mid, and 2 strikers. So.
Chance here for Lionel Messi. Can he go through and get a 5th goal, in the tie? That would be very unfair on United. There is the final whistle. It's all over. Ty is through from Group D, shaking the hands there from 2 very good competitors. But unfortunately, we're going to be saying goodbye to United of Poland, who's been a great competitor, great support on Twitch chat. I'm sure there's going to be an absolute load of hearts being posted in the chat right now because he's a very popular player. But he's done. He's out. And Tass is through. Ty is through to play Tass in a quarter-final tomorrow. That's one of the picks of the tournament in terms of games as well. And you can see them there next to each other. They're friends. They do play a lot together. And they're going to have to... One of them's going to knock the other one out, basically.
Yeah, they've been coaching each other as well throughout this, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow.
I don't think they'll be coaching each other in that game. And also, if Tass was to knock out Ty or vice versa, will the other person then coach the other person after that? Will they bury the hatchet? Or do you think they could be...
I think they will, unless it ends in, like, bad terms.
Right, OK. OK, well, before we wrap up after today's group games, it has been a lot of fun. Got to ask you, Chris, what your moment of the day was. What was your favourite highlight?
I think definitely that goal from Zach Moore earlier, the Rooney sort of 40-yard strike. Great
strike, wasn't it? Do you think we'll see anything like that tomorrow, that quality?
I'm not sure. Maybe from Zach again. He seemed like, I know Sean Allen's out, and he was someone who would try that kind of thing as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, who knows?
Look forward to that tomorrow. And Dave, I need to get a new prediction for you from a winner, because your main man that you went with, Graham, has actually been knocked out in the group stage. Who do you think is going to win? Bear in mind, you can't really say Huge Gorilla, because me and Chris have both said him. So
I don't know who. I want to predict the final, and I want to say Brian against a Huge Gorilla, but if it does get to that, I think just because of a Huge Gorilla's superior team, I think he would win that. But I think I might have to pass on a suggestion this time.
You're going to pass on one? Yeah. That's not the pundit's job, mate. We'll say I'll have to take Brian.
I'll go with Brian,
We'll take Brian. Yeah. OK, we've got really good games. Let's quickly go to the bracket, because now we've got it all complete. We know exactly the games we'll have tomorrow. So the first quarter-final is the reigning champion, a Huge Gorilla, against the scorer of that wonder goal, Zach Moore, 11. Second quarter-final is the 2 teammates, the 2 friends, Tass versus Ty, both representing UK. One of them's going to get knocked out. Third quarter-final is iGamers Emmy against XL Gwigsy. Gwigsy? I can't remember what we went with for the pronunciation of that in the end, but it's him. You know the guy. And the fourth quarter-final is AAA Azik versus Vitality Brian. That's going to be a really good one to watch, I think. I don't necessarily think it's going to be as straightforward as Dave makes it sound for Brian, but we'll see. Big shout-out to everyone that's been watching in the Twitch stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your constant stream of mostly sensible comments. And thank you to everyone that's been here at the Gfinity Arena in London. We've got more action coming up tomorrow, don't forget. The knockout stages. Make sure if you can't be here in person, you watch on Twitch. I look forward to seeing you all then, and have a nice evening. We'll see you on Sunday, where we will be crowning the winner of Season 2 PLALC Legends Championships. Thanks for watching.
Peggy 3.
That is a bitter, bitter defeat. That is the sweet taste of victory. That's hard to swallow. That's the dream start. What a nightmare. The referee's reaching for a card. Sven. It's all come together perfectly. Well, this is it. The taste of football. Sweet victory for one team, bitter defeat for the other.